Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I'm bringing you a message that might feel like a whisper in a noisy world. But trust me, it's the kind of whisper that shakes the soul. Something unusual is starting right now in your life. Something unexpected, something divine. And no, this is not your typical story about gradual progress or easy wins. This is the kind of shift that doesn't come with a warning or a convenient roadmap. It sneaks in, changes the game, and rewrites the rules. Have you ever felt like your life was buffering? Like you're stuck watching the loading circle spin endlessly, wondering if anything will ever fully arrive? What if I told you that this buffering is actually a divine download? A spiritual software update that you didn't even know you needed, but that will change everything once it's complete? You might be tired of waiting, tired of praying and not seeing immediate results. Maybe the silence has felt deafening, the delays unbearable. But that's exactly when the most unusual and powerful changes begin. Because Allah doesn't move according to our clocks or calendars. He moves according to perfect wisdom, beyond what our minds can grasp. The unexpected isn't always wrapped in big signs or miracles that shout from the rooftops. Often, it's subtle. A quiet shift inside you, a sudden calm in your heart, a door closing just before a better one swings open. It's like the world rearranging itself behind your back, setting the stage for blessings you didn't dare hope for. And here's the truth. The unusual changes coming are reserved for the chosen ones. The ones who have kept their faith alive through storms and silence. The ones who have held on to prayer even when it felt like a whisper in the wind. If you're watching this, you're one of those people. I promise you this. At the end of this video, I will make a special prayer for you. One that I pray opens doors, heals wounds, and brings clarity to your heart. But first, you need to understand what's happening. You need to know how to prepare yourself to receive the blessings hidden in this unusual and unexpected beginning. So stay with me, because what you're about to hear might just change how you see your waiting, your struggles, and your hope. And remember, sometimes the biggest surprises come when you least expect them, especially when you think everything is stuck. Divine movement is quietly starting. Let me leave you with a little reminder to keep your heart light through this message. If life feels like it's stuck on pause, maybe it's just loading your upgrade. And trust me, this one is worth the wait. When Allah speaks of something unusual or unexpected starting in your life, it's important to realize that this isn't a random event or a coincidence. It is a deliberate act of divine wisdom, a part of a grand plan crafted with precision beyond human understanding. The word unexpected can feel unsettling. We naturally crave certainty, comfort, and predictable outcomes. But Allah's surprises are designed to shake those expectations, to stretch your faith, and to bring growth that only emerges through the unfamiliar. Think of your life like a carefully directed movie. Sometimes, the director cuts the script in ways the actors don't expect, introducing plot twists that completely change the story's direction. These twists may feel confusing at first, even frustrating, but they are what keep the story alive, vibrant, and ultimately meaningful. Your life's script is no different. Spiritually, the unexpected often means Allah is redirecting your path to something better than what you could have planned. This may come as a blessing disguised as a trial, or a trial that leads to immense mercy. It might be a closed door that protects you from harm, or a delay that builds your patience and character. Let me lighten this heavy topic with a little humor. Allah's surprises don't come with an RSVP. Sometimes you're invited to the party at the last minute, with no time to prepare. But trust me, the party is worth it. You might find yourself saying, "Wait, what? This wasn't in the plan." And that's exactly the point. Your human plan is just a small sketch compared to Allah's masterpiece. The unusual in your life right now might feel like chaos or confusion, but chaos to you might be order to Allah. Your confusion might be the very soil where your future peace grows. This spiritual discomfort is often the sign that something significant is on the horizon. This is why it's so important to reframe your understanding of the unexpected. Instead of fearing it, welcome it. Instead of resisting it, embrace it. Because the unexpected is Allah's way of telling you, trust me, I'm working for your good in ways you don't yet see. When you begin to see the unusual as a sign of divine attention rather than random misfortune, your heart starts to open. You become ready to receive blessings that surpass your imagination. You become alert to the hidden opportunities that only those who are spiritually awake can recognize. So the next time life surprises you in a way that makes you uncomfortable, remember, you are being invited to grow, to trust, and to experience a divine change that will lead you closer to your true purpose. Recognizing that something unusual has started in your life isn't always obvious. Often, the beginning of divine change is subtle, like the first ripple on a still pond that signals an incoming wave. But there are signs, spiritual and practical, that you can learn to notice, signs that whisper, get ready, something is shifting. One of the first signs is a deep, unexpected peace amid the chaos. When everything around you feels unstable, but inside you feel a calm that doesn't make sense, that's a spiritual alert. It's as if your soul is being reassured before the storm or the blessing arrives. This peace isn't the absence of struggle, it's the presence of trust. Another sign is when prayers you thought were unanswered start to manifest in unexpected ways. Maybe a door you thought was closed shuts forever, but suddenly another opens wide. A door you didn't even know existed. Or a plan you invested in falls apart, only to be replaced by a better path that feels like it was made just for you. You might also notice changes in your environment. Relationships evolve. Some grow stronger, some fade away. Opportunities appear from surprising places. Your heart begins to lean away from what once felt comfortable, nudging you toward growth and transformation. Listen carefully to your inner nudges. That small, quiet voice that says, "This is different, pay attention," or "Be ready." These instincts are the whispers of divine guidance steering you through the unfamiliar. Let me make this relatable. If your GPS keeps rerouting you, maybe it's time to stop fighting the new directions and trust the road you haven't explored yet. Sometimes the path you resist is the one that leads to your destination faster than you imagine. You may also feel a restlessness inside, a desire to let go of old patterns, habits, or doubts. That discomfort is a sign that the old no longer serves you, and something new is ready to take its place. This spiritual itching is necessary for growth. It pushes you out of stagnation into movement. Sometimes these signs are wrapped in everyday moments. A chance encounter, a sudden idea, or a moment of clarity that catches you off guard. Don't dismiss these as coincidences. They are often the threads Allah weaves to prepare you for what's next. Being aware of these signs helps you stay awake and ready. It trains your heart to recognize divine movement even when it's hidden behind the usual noise of life. So if you've noticed any of these signs, peace in chaos, unexpected answers, inner nudges, restlessness, pay attention. Something unusual is indeed starting. And watching what happens next will reveal a story only Allah could write. When the unexpected shakes your life, it's natural to ask, why is this happening to me? Why does Allah allow such surprises, sometimes difficult or confusing ones? Understanding the divine wisdom behind these moments can transform your perspective and strengthen your faith. Allah, in His infinite knowledge and mercy, never acts without a purpose. The unexpected is often a tool used by the Most Wise to purify, elevate, and redirect His servants. It's like the hands of a skilled artist reshaping a sculpture, not to destroy but to reveal the masterpiece beneath. Sometimes, the unexpected is a test, a way to separate true faith from mere comfort. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and into reliance on Allah alone. This reliance is the essence of spiritual growth. Without it, we risk becoming attached to worldly plans, losing sight of the ultimate purpose. Other times, the unexpected is a mercy. A door you longed for might close so you don't walk into harm. A hardship may shield you from greater pain or lead you to blessings disguised as challenges. Allah knows what you don't. He sees the full picture, the final destination, the eternal outcome. Think of it this way. The unexpected is the hand that pulls you back before a fall. The gentle nudge that redirects you from a path of loss to a path of gain. It's the wake-up call that shakes off complacency and sparks new beginnings. And here's a little witty perspective. If Allah is the best life coach, then the unexpected is His favorite drill. Sometimes uncomfortable, often surprising, but always aimed at making you stronger and wiser. You don't always enjoy the drill, but you appreciate the results. The divine wisdom also lies in timing. What feels like a sudden shock may have been in preparation for years. Your patience, prayers, and struggles, all part of a grander design. The unexpected arrives exactly when you're ready for it, even if you don't feel ready yet. This wisdom calls for trust, a trust deeper than understanding. It asks you to believe that Allah's plan is perfect, even when it diverges from your own. Trusting in this divine wisdom is itself a form of worship and a pathway to peace. When you start to see the unexpected as a sign of Allah's mercy and wisdom, rather than punishment or chaos, your heart relaxes. You become ready to receive whatever comes with faith and gratitude, knowing it's tailored perfectly for your growth. So next time the unexpected arrives, remind yourself, this is not a random event, but a sacred moment. A moment where Allah is working on your soul, shaping your destiny, and preparing you for blessings beyond your imagination. When the unexpected unfolds in your life, your response can determine whether it becomes a moment of growth or a source of despair. Allah's surprises challenge us to move beyond our comfort zones. But how do we embrace them with the right heart and mindset? The first response is patience. Patience here is not passive waiting, but an active endurance that strengthens your spirit. It means holding on to faith when answers are delayed and trusting Allah's wisdom when the path seems unclear. Imagine patience as the foundation on which the house of your future blessings will be built. Without it, the house cannot stand. Next is trust, a trust that goes beyond reason and circumstances. It's easy to trust when life is smooth, but true trust is tested when the unexpected disrupts your plans. Remember, Allah's plan is always better than yours. When your life suddenly reroutes, resist the urge to panic or control every outcome. Instead, surrender and say, I trust you, even when I don't understand. Prayer is your spiritual lifeline in these moments. Don't just recite words. Pour out your heart to Allah. Share your fears, your hopes, and your confusion. Ask for guidance and strength. Prayer connects you directly to the source of all mercy and power, reminding you that you are never alone. Another essential response is gratitude. It might seem counterintuitive to feel grateful during trials or unexpected changes, but gratitude opens your heart to seeing blessings within challenges. Try this practice. Even in hardship, find one thing to be thankful for every day. It shifts your perspective and attracts more mercy. Awareness is also key. Pay attention to the subtle signs Allah sends: inner nudges, sudden opportunities, changed circumstances. These are clues that your path is shifting, guiding you through the unfamiliar terrain. Being spiritually awake helps you respond wisely rather than react impulsively. Sometimes, the unexpected calls for letting go of past hurts, expectations, or control. Holding too tightly to what you thought life should be can blind you to the blessings unfolding before you. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means creating space for Allah's plan to enter. Here's a little humor to keep your heart light. When life says plot twist, don't grab the remote and change the channel. Lean in, grab some popcorn, and watch the best episode yet unfold. Trust that Allah is the ultimate storyteller. In practical terms, take care of yourself physically and emotionally. Unexpected changes can be draining. Rest, healthy habits, and seeking support from trusted friends or scholars can provide balance and strength. Remember, your response is a form of worship. How you handle the unexpected reflects your faith and shapes your spiritual journey. By choosing patience, trust, prayer, gratitude, and awareness, you turn what feels like chaos into a sacred opportunity. So, when the unusual knocks on your door, welcome it with open arms. Say yes to the lessons it brings. And know that with every challenge, Allah is preparing you for a blessing far greater than you imagine. As you stand on the threshold of the unexpected, the question naturally arises: what comes next? What will the outcome be once this unusual season unfolds? Preparing for what lies ahead is just as important as enduring the unexpected moment itself. Your heart, mind, and soul must be ready to receive and embrace the transformation Allah is bringing. First, understand that the outcome may not look exactly like what you imagine. Allah's plans are beyond our limited vision. Sometimes, the blessings are disguised or delayed, appearing as challenges or detours at first. But these are part of the journey, designed to deepen your faith and prepare you for a greater reward. To prepare for this outcome, cultivate a mindset of resilience. Resilience means bouncing back from hardship, growing stronger in the face of difficulty. Life's unexpected changes test your resilience, but they also build it. Each trial you overcome is like a brick laid in the foundation of your spiritual strength. Without resilience, blessings can slip through your fingers because you may not be ready to hold them. Next, nurture humility. Recognize that no matter how much you achieve or receive, your success and blessings come from Allah's mercy alone. Humility opens your heart to receive guidance and prevents pride from blocking your path. It allows you to see the unexpected not as a punishment or mere luck, but as a divine gift. Another vital preparation is continued connection with Allah. Keep your relationship with Him alive through prayer, remembrance, and sincere devotion. This connection will be your anchor through any storms and your light in times of uncertainty. Without it, even the greatest blessings can feel hollow. Practice gratitude in advance. Thank Allah now for the blessings you expect, even before they arrive. This act of faith creates a spiritual magnet that draws mercy towards you. Gratitude prepares your heart to recognize and cherish the good when it manifests. Also, embrace flexibility. Life's twists and turns may force you to change your plans, goals, or even your identity. Being flexible allows you to flow with Allah's will instead of resisting it. Think of yourself like a tree bending in the wind. Flexibility keeps you rooted and alive. Here's a relatable thought. Blessings sometimes arrive like a slow cooker meal. Low heat, long wait, and unforgettable flavor. Don't rush the process. Trust that every moment is seasoning your soul for the feast ahead. Moreover, get ready to be a conduit of blessings. Once you receive Allah's mercy, you're called to share it with others through kindness, charity, and good deeds. Preparing for the outcome means preparing to be a blessing in someone else's life, spreading the light you have received. Be patient with yourself too. Transformation takes time. Allow yourself to grow slowly and steadily, without pressure or discouragement. Remember, preparation is not passive waiting, but active readiness. It's about aligning your inner state with the divine will so you can step fully into your new chapter with confidence and grace. So, as the unusual season unfolds and the unexpected becomes reality, stand firm, stay humble, keep connected, and be grateful. This is how you prepare for the outcome, the glory, growth, and peace that Allah has in store for you. As we come to the close of this journey together, take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect. You have walked through the ideas of waiting, uncertainty, trust, and preparation. You have explored what it means when Allah announces something unusual, something unexpected starting in your life. And now it's time to embrace this reality with open arms and an open heart. The unexpected is not just a disruption, it is a divine invitation, a call to awaken from spiritual slumber and step into a new dimension of faith and growth. It asks you to shed the old skins of fear, doubt, and impatience and to wear the garment of trust, patience, and hope. This moment might still feel heavy. You may carry worries about what lies ahead or what you might lose. But remember, the unexpected is always guided by divine mercy and wisdom. The surprises Allah sends are tailored specifically for you, crafted to elevate you, to bless you, and sometimes to protect you from what you do not yet understand. You are chosen to witness this transformation. The fact that you are still standing, still believing, still hoping, speaks volumes about your strength and resilience. This is the proof that Allah's hand is upon you, that you are not forgotten. Now, let me share a prayer with you, a prayer that I hope will wrap around your heart like a comforting cloak and light your path as you move forward. O Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, you are the knower of what is hidden and what is revealed. For the one listening now, who stands at the edge of the unexpected, grant them courage beyond their fears, patience beyond their struggles, and faith that is unshakable like the mountains. O Lord, open their hearts to recognize your signs, even when they come in whispers or in silence. Guide their steps through the unknown and bless their journey with clarity and peace. Turn their trials into triumphs, their waiting into arrivals, and their doubts into deep certainty. Surround them with your mercy, protect them from despair, and fill their lives with blessings they have yet to imagine. O Allah, help them to surrender fully to your plan, knowing that your timing is perfect and your wisdom infinite. Make them instruments of your mercy in this world, sharing the light they receive with those around them. Amin.